Today we're going to be trying one of HEB grocery stores soups of the world. This is the Greek recipe lemon chicken soup. Now they have a bunch of these different soups of the world from around the world that are supposed to be like, you know, favorites from those areas. I honestly cannot say I've ever had Greek lemon chicken soup. It sounds very interesting to me. I like the idea. I've just never really had a lemon-based soup, to be honest. And I'm kind of curious to see how it's going to work out. A delicious lemony chicken soup loaded with chicken, onion, celery, carrots, tubettini pasta, which is those little tubes with the crinkles, herbs, spices, and seasonings, which according to the back, our herbs are salt, sugar, potato starch, lemon juice concentrate, dried whole egg, sea salt, onion powder, garlic powder, canola oil, dried oregano, and black pepper, which all sounds fine to me. Nothing on that really stands out as being very bad. I mean, it all seems fairly straightforward for a soup, at least, because canned soup is usually really terrible. This one is also, in terms of sodium, we're going to be getting 75% of our daily value in this one box of soup, which is approximately the size of a can. So let's shake it up, because it says on the back, shake well before opening, pour into medium saucepan, simmer over medium heat. Yeah, I mean, it's soup. We're just heating it up, but it says to shake it. So I'm gonna shake this up, get it in a pot, heat it up, and we'll show you what it looks like. Actually, let me show you what it looks like first before I cook it, so we can get a nice comparison. Rip the thing. I was about to talk about how I kind of like these boxes, but now the thing is not ripping, and I'm immediately in hate mode, because if this was a can, we would have already done pop the top, but now this will just not, there's no rippage happening here. You see, I'm really trying to rip on the perforated line, but it's a real piece of shit. I gotta be honest. There we go. And it did not rip on the line either. It's coming off the rails here. Come on, HEB, you can't get better boxes. And with that, we get the beautiful view of vaguely kind of nasty looking soup. I mean, it doesn't really look that great from this angle. Let me see if I can get this without spilling it. Yeah, it doesn't really look that good, so it smells all right though, and it's soup, so it could turn out all right, and my eyes are really freaky at this angle. I'll be back in a second. Well, here it is, our Greek recipe soup. I don't want to spill it, so I'm not going to angle it too close to the camera, and I don't really feel like moving the camera because then I'd have to move it back, and I'm lazy. So this is basically the best view you're going to get of this soup. It is creamy, and it smells really good, but I am still a little bit hesitant, because something about lemon soup feels off to me, even though it really shouldn't, because lemon's fine, but I don't know why. I have like a weird reaction to lemon in soup, which doesn't make sense to me. Purely mental. Let me try a bite. And this is not quite as lemony as I was kind of actually hoping for, to be honest. I'm a little bit underwhelmed. I was really kind of expecting something from this soup, whether it was good or bad. I kind of expected an overwhelming lemon presence, but it's not there. This Greek recipe lemon chicken soup is not that lemony. I gotta be honest. The overwhelming flavor is more the lentils. What are those? Are those lentils? Chicken meat, onion, celery, or is that the tubettini pasta? No, what are these little, no, They're not lentils. That's just the pasta, which is bland, basically. That's my overall impression of this soup, which I was trying to get to. Despite the fact that it's got carrots and onions and chicken and lemon and all that good stuff, we've come up with something that has the taste of almost nothing. It's very boring. The lemon is there a little bit, but overall it's just kind of a boring soup. Like, you could hand me this soup, I would not be able to tell you it's lemon chicken. Lemon would come up, but it would be a component of a fairly bland soup that somehow has lemon in it. Because calling it lemon chicken soup feels a little bit disingenuous. It's just bland. So unfortunate for HEB. We get hit and miss with HEB brands. Sometimes they're really good, sometimes they're not. It's the same thing with Walmart and every other, brand, house brand. Sometimes things are good, sometimes they're not. And the only way to really know is to try them, which is kind of why I make these videos a lot of the time. So if you're in Texas and you shop at HEB, just go ahead and pass this soup up if you were looking at it and wondering. If you're in the aisle, Google searching this soup and somehow come across this video, just go ahead and pass it by. I'd say it's like a 3 out of 5. It's totally okay to eat. I mean, it's fine, but it's just very bland. It's a bland soup. It's a waste of money. Like, you might as well buy, you could buy a Campbell soup and get a little bit more out of it, to be honest. That's just how kind of bland this is, which is a shame. So that's HEB's Soups of the World Greek recipe lemon chicken soup. And with that, I will see you all next time.